What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome to a Saturday morning edition of the Daily Juice podcast. My name is Matt Peralta. We're here on BettingPros.com, always being brought to you by BetMGM. All right, 18-4. That was a 4-0 night last night. So it's been a 4-1, 3-1, 3-1, 4-0 run over the last, well, I'm missing a day somewhere in there, a 3-1 day. It's 18-4. We were 14-4 going in to yesterday over 4 days. Now we're 18-4 over the last 5 days. This is called a heater. So I will go ahead and tell you I'm having a bit of an adult beverage while we're doing this because, well, we've earned it. How about that? It is a fun night. If you're watching on YouTube, you saw the drink. If you're just listening, then you just probably heard the drink hit the desk. It's a good time. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. You guys already know about the basketball plays today. I have got 4 plays going, 4 bets for the UFC card coming up here tonight. I am sprinkling. I have 4 bets at a quarter unit. I will most likely give you the player props because this has become a little bit of a thing. And over the last 3 days, we have added 600 people to the Discord account, to the Discord channel. So look it, if you guys are new, what we're building is a community. All right, we want you to be a part of this. We want you to be in the Discord channel, but don't come in and start barking at the OG members. Where's Matt's plays? Where's Matt's plays? Okay, we will teach you, we will educate you, but we want you to stay. But we also don't want it to be a place where everyone's complaining and whining because we got the Karl Anthony Towns over 10.5 rebounds and over 25.5 points right last night. So now our run on the Discord channel props is pretty impressive. It's 18-5 for our official plays. I'm 21-5, right? Or 21-6. Let me double check on that as to the exact record that we are now after going 2-0 last night, because that was a little bit of a sweat. I'm not going to lie. I thought I was going 1-1. I thought I might actually go, I didn't know exactly how we were going to go here, but we are now 17-6. Okay, excuse me. So 17-6. We are hitting at about a 75% clip right now on player props. So what I've been doing is I've been waiting until the game, right before the games tip off, and I've been placing those 2 picks at a quarter unit each into the Discord channel. So we've had a really good run doing that. So today, yes, I will do that again because you guys are all over it, but we're starting to get committed here with kind of a lot of money here. So for me at least. So I am a little bit like, okay, so we've got plays going in college basketball, which I already gave you. I'll tell you more about that here in just 1 second. I got 3 plays at a half unit each going. I have 1 unit going for the UFC fights, 4 plays, quarter unit, and then I'll have 2 prop bets going at a quarter unit. So that's a lot of action on a Saturday, okay? That's a lot of stuff going on. So just that's why I'm only doing this, and I'm not going to have any hockey plays. We're going to take a break on hockey today. Although I will say this. Hold on. There's one thing I did forget to check one thing on hockey. And let me just, because I may actually, on the fly here, I may be having to add something because I've not forgot the Sabres puck line. I think they're playing, and they are playing okay, so we're betting on the Bruins on the puck line. Okay, so we're going to add another half a unit. So that's, you guys are getting the alcoholic beverages. This is what kids don't drink. This is what happens when you drink. Your brain goes fried. So we're going to add a half a unit live here on with the Boston Bruins against the Buffalo Sabres. But hold on a second. I will explain that more here in just 1 second. We're always here thanks to BetMGM. Today is the day, by the way, to use that token, the parlay token, to get a 10% bounce. Juice100 is the promo code when you sign up for a new account on BetMGM, and you go ahead and while you're filling it out, you get the 10% boost on your parlay, 3 legs or more, $100 for minimum, $100 maximum, $100 maximum on that bet, 10% bonus on your parlays. I did not see how the end of that, we got the under right for the Devils in Washington. Winnipeg is up on Calgary, but Arizona is up on the Sharks. So we might go 2-3 again on the parlay, which would drop it to 2-9. So we'll see if the Sharks can have a big third period, but Winnipeg up 2-0 on Calgary. The parlay was the under 6.5 goals, Winnipeg money line, and San Jose on the Sharks on the money line, but they're down 2-1 to Arizona to the Coyotes. So we'll see if the Sharks can rally. If they do, good shot of hitting that plus 650 parlay, which would make us 3-8 on the parlay and up, way up. That's kind of the thing about parlaying, right? You bet little, don't got to kill a ton of them because you're only going to hit a couple of them and you go up, but not recommending it. Don't like parlaying. As you guys know, I am very much anti-parlaying. So BetMGM, the sponsor, but we have another announcement to tell you about, which is really going to be cool because we're going to be giving away some $25 gift cards to NBA.com. This podcast is just exploding, guys. It's really cool. NBA.com, we're giving $25 gift cards. We're going to do it during the Discord channel. So, again, the link below me here on the Discord channel to get into the Discord channel, another reason why you should be a part of the Discord community. But it's from Emmy-winning award-winning director Antoine Fuqua and NBA All-Star Chris Paul comes The Day Sports Stood Still. I can't wait to watch this doc. The new HBO documentary that tells the story of the unprecedented sports shutdown in March of 2020 and the remarkable turn of events that followed, chronicling the abrupt stoppage of sports, the athletes' prominent role in the culture reckoning of racial injustices that escalated during the pandemic, and the complex return to competition. Stream The Day Sports Stood Still now on HBO Max. I love HBO Max. I watch a ton of stuff. That director's cut for Justice League, oh my God. Yeah, really, really good for HBO Max. So, The Day Sports Stood Still. Go check it out on HBO Max, and we'll give away those gift cards coming up in the Discord channel coming up very soon. All right, so you guys know where we are here already for college basketball. We are on the Baylor and Loyola money line, okay? Play 1. Play 2. 6.5 for Baylor. I would play it up to 8, but that's it. And then we've got the Syracuse plus 6. It's now 6.5. You get a better number. I like Syracuse plus the 6. We will go over all these games, including some totals, and I will make plays on every side in total for all 4 games coming up on Saturday and all 4 games on Sunday for our live stream. All right, live stream coming up today at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time on our YouTube channel for Betting Pros. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, hit subscribe, go and find that link. There's an actual now thumbnail that's up. Hit a reminder so it'll tell you and remind you that we're going live at 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 o'clock Pacific time. I get to sleep in. Woohoo! Tomorrow on Saturday morning, and we'll go over all the games, both Saturday and Sunday. Both days, we'll have that covered for you guys, and I'll go through sides and totals on all of them. I'll make picks, not really bets, but I'll tell you where I'm leaning for those 4 games, any injury news, any COVID news, whatever may be popping on Saturday and Sunday morning on the YouTube channel for BettingPros.com. Definitely go and check that out. Coming up Saturday morning and Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. afternoon time on the East Coast for the Daily Juice live stream with me, Matt Peralt. Okay, so let's start talking about UFC 260. Man, we lost the Alexander Volkanovski and Brian Ortega fight because of COVID for Volkanovski. What an awesome fight. What an awesome fight that would have been. Horrible. But let's talk about the main event here. And, I mean, you want to talk about a tough fight to call? This is a tough fight to call. Francis Ngannou, everything is right before him. If this dude wins, this guy is going to rocket into superstardom. He's built like He-Man. He punches like a freight train. He's an incredible story. He's a developing fighter. Stipe Miocic is one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time. Stipe Miocic is the champion, and the champion is the underdog. Whenever you disrespect this guy, you've got to be very careful. Stipe is an incredible contender. He is so soft-spoken. He doesn't get on the mic. He doesn't talk nonsense. Just goes and does his job. He's a guy that you should look up to. He's an incredible athlete. Francis Ngannou is just a different type of dude. He is ascending in his career where Stipe is on the other side. He's coming down. I think a lot got taken out of him with the trilogy with Cormier. And I have bet against Stipe, and I have lost money. Guys like Joey Odessa, who I think are incredibly sharp, they are on Stipe Miocic. So that's why I'm going with a quarter unit here. But with the world at his disposal, and the fact that Francis Ngannou moved to Vegas, has been training with some of the best mixed martial arts coaches in the world here in Vegas, and they have been committed to this guy. The UFC has invested heavily in this dude. He has the chance to be an international superstar, much like Israel Adesanya, much like other African-born fighters who have come over to the UFC. This guy has all the potential to be just Kamaru Usman, Israel Adesanya, Francis Ngannou. I'm taking the knockout power of Francis Ngannou for a quarter unit. We're going even money. It's an even money bet. I just can't get off of it. I can't change my mind that at some point Ngannou wins. And everyone's saying this, to take Stipe in the over or Ngannou in the under. 1.5 rounds is the under. The average fight time for Ngannou is 5 minutes and 37 seconds. The average fight time for Stipe is 11 minutes and 29 seconds. The dude's giving up 30 pounds tonight, minimum. Minimum 30 pounds tonight. Okay, this is not Daniel Cormier. And no offense to Cormier. This is a different type of buddy, a different guy, different body. It's not buddy, but body that he's facing. And Ngannou is much better than he was 3 years ago. That's the thing. Stipe, when he beat him, was Stipe at his best? Maybe. Was Ngannou at his still learning the sport stage? Yes. I just don't think Stipe loses this fight. Ngannou loses this fight. I think Stipe gets clipped. He's hittable. That's the thing. The dude is hittable, and that's really scary. He absorbs 3.75 strikes per minute. That's what did it for me. Ngannou is 2.03, and he lands 2.23 strikes per minute because he doesn't have to. It's not punches and bunches. It's one punch and you're out. I just can't get off of it. Ngannou by KO, even money, quarter unit. Second bet, Tyron Woodley and Vicente Luque. I have no idea who wins this fight. Okay, Vicente Luque was supposed to be Ngannou. Got the look, got the body, got the international fan base. I mean, this dude was supposed to be huge, and he hasn't really gotten there, okay? His loss to Wonderboy Thompson was completely dismantling, but 3 straight losses for Tyron Woodley, including the 5-round, losing in the 5th round to Colby Covington in his last fight. Woodley might show up, and Woodley might be willing to save his career. But if he loses this, it's pretty much it for Tyron Woodley. So I think there's a problem there for Luque because he's got a dude in Woodley that might be fighting for his career. I don't know if he wants to be a broadcaster for the rest of his time or not. I don't know if that's what he really wants to do or he wants to fight still, but we're going to find out early in this fight. The total is 2.5 rounds. I have no clue which dude wins this fight, except I think it goes more than 2.5 rounds. It's minus 170, so it's a little juicy, a little expensive, but I'm willing to pay it just to get involved in this fight. Over Woodley and Luque. The average fight time for Tyron Woodley is 12 minutes and 56 seconds. Average fight time for Luque is 8 minutes and 52 seconds. Yeah, all right. I could see this fight going over, over 12 and a half minutes. So that's what we need. 12 and a half minutes here for this one in the co-main. So it goes into the 3rd round. I could see it going to the cards, to be quite honest. I mean, this is a 3-round fight that I'm not really, I don't think this is going to be all action-packed. Woodley is a guy who can go 5 rounds, got a great gas tank. So we're going over 2.5 rounds for Woodley and Vicente Luque coming up here. And let me just double-check on the odds. I got minus 170. Let's see if the odds on that have changed at all for the total rounds for these two guys. Nah. Okay, so down a little bit. At FanDuel, it's 164. I got it at 170. So pretty much the same there from a juice perspective. But over 2.5 rounds for Woodley and Luque coming up here for play number 2. Play number 3, this is the comeback for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley, after his loss and knee injury and shocking loss to Vera, which everybody was like, what in the world? But he's fighting a dude in Thomas Almeida who has lost 3 straight fights. Now, he's telling everybody that Sean O'Malley is unproven in the octagon, blah, blah, blah. I'm not seeing it, okay? I'm not seeing it. O'Malley he still has the potential to be an absolute barn burner superstar in the UFC, and I think O'Malley's going to knock this guy out. I think this is a setup fight. I think this is to make O'Malley's stock go back up. He's 12-1. You can say, well, he's off of an injury, Matt. What do you think? Yeah, possible. When O'Malley touches people, they fall asleep. Pretty simple. It's plus 140. O'Malley by KO to knock out Thomas Almeida, a guy who's averaged 8.27 minutes per fight. O'Malley is 7.08, 7 minutes and 8 seconds. 2-inch reach advantage for O'Malley. His strikes landed per minute, 6.35. Strikes absorbed for Almeida is 4.69. That's not good. That's a very hittable guy for a hitter like O'Malley. We're going Sugar Show, Sean O'Malley by KO at plus 140. And the final quarter unit to round out our picks for UFC 260, there is a dude in the Discord channel who's one of our mods. He works for a casino group. He works for Circa here in Vegas. His name is Bear Maulings. If you haven't seen him on the Discord channel, go say hi to him because he's an admin. He's one of the OGs, okay? One of our great guys that we've made an admin because he loves the community and he's Defender. Great nickname. He's a Defender of the Discord channel. He's also a huge MMA bettor. So his name is Bear Maulings. There's a guy, Marc-Andre Baralt, fighting on this card. I mean, come on now. How could I not bet this guy? It's on the prelims. It's in the pre-prelims. He's fighting Abdul Azatar. I don't even know what the guy is. Captain Morocco is his nickname, which is very interesting. But Marc-Andre Baralt is favored -120 on the money line to win this fight. He's 11-4-0 with 1 no decision. Most of his fights go the distance. He's fighting a dude 14-2-1. The Abdul Azatar guy, his average fight time is 15 minutes. Every fight in the UFC has gone to the cards. This guy's hard to stop. But I'm just going to go, I've never seen either one of these guys fight. But this is a quarter unit because we're up a lot this week and I want to have some fun. So this is the Bear Maulings and Matt Perrault combination for Marc-Andre Baralt. Or Baralt or Barreau. It might be Barreau. I'm saying my name should be Perrault, by the way, in case you don't know that. So maybe it's Barreau, maybe. Marc-Andre Barreau, but it's spelled Baralt. My name should be Matt Perrault or Matteo Perrault if you want to go full on Jets now he's on with Winnipeg. You can go with the Matteo Perrault. Nah, we're going Marc-Andre Barreau. So a quarter unit, money line -120 on that one. Okay, so that's where we are for our UFC plays. We'll have 2 player props coming up in the Discord channel. Below right here is the link to click on the Discord channel. Go ahead, hit on that, and you'll be into the Discord channel. And if you're coming in, please be polite to the new. You're new. We welcome you. But just know that this is a community that we're building. We're approaching 5,000 users. It's really, really cool. The Daily Juice channel is where I hang out, in case you're curious. I really don't go anywhere else besides the Daily Juice. That's where I go in. I at everyone to tell everyone, here are the player props. 2-0 last night. 4-0 night last night. 18-4 run. We've got a lot going here on a Saturday. I hope it all doesn't fall apart here on Saturday and blow up in my face, but we'll see. We've got 3 plays in college basketball. We've got 4 plays with the UFC, and the player props still to come. So, recapping everything, we're going Marc-Andre Barreau, Perrault, whatever his name is, -120 on the money line. We're going the Sugar Show, Sean O'Malley by knockout at +140. Over Woodley and Luque, 2.5 rounds, -170. And we're going Miocic getting knocked out by Ngannou at even money, all for a quarter unit for UFC 260. Let's get after it. Let's have some fun in college basketball. Like you guys know, Baylor and Loyola money line, +6 for Syracuse, -6.5 for Baylor coming up here. And in the live stream at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. If I add anything, if I get any tips, if I see anything I like, I will tell you about it during the live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern off of the BettingPros YouTube channel. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt every morning, including, Saturday morning and Sunday morning. And by the way, I'm going on vacation. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Daily Juice will come to you from San Diego. I'll explain that later, but I'm going to San Diego next week for spring break with my daughter who's on spring break. My wife and I are going to San Diego. I'll talk about that. You're going to get it from the hotel room coming up in San Diego. But the Daily Juice, if I'm doing Daily Juice podcasts from hospitals, come on now. I'm doing the Daily Juice from a hotel room in San Diego. Won't be difficult, won't be hard. We'll do all that coming up next week, but more on that later. I'm Matt Perrault. Cheers to us. Heck of a week. Let's keep it going. Every morning it's the Daily Juice podcast here on bettingpros.com, brought to you by BetMGM.